Hello, welcome back to another one of my videos. This time I am servicing a Seiko 7A38-702A. As you can see, I got two identical watches here. The customer had this one, which is in good shape, aesthetically speaking, but the movement was not working. So what he did was to buy another identical watch, this one, which is working perfectly well, but it looks a little bit more abused, so to speak. And as you can see, the bracelet is not even the original one, since it doesn't even arrive to the end of the lug like the original one does here. This watch is also pretty dirty, filthy, and yeah, it has a lot of let's see, biological remembrance of the past owner, let's say owners. So while I will do the movement swap, which is programmed, I will also have very thoroughly clean up of this watch, and I will also clean this one just because I can also use this one to see if I can repair it depending on what the damage and the movement of this one is. And so we will have two identical working watches. We will see. Okay, so let's go on. The first thing to do is to remove the non-working movement from the customer's watch, which is this one. So you need a case back remover like this one. This is a screw down case back, and it has notches, and this case remover just clamps on 3 of the 6 notches like that, and then you just turn it. Another thing that I noticed, and you will see it immediately, is that this watch doesn't come with a case back gasket. This obviously is not a way to go, since it can have water ingress, and this is exactly the issue that this watch has. As you can see, it is pretty rusty inside. I don't know if it's going to be recoverable though. We'll have to see if the PCB is dead, or if it's just a little bit of rust that has blocked the components. Yeah, I just came in with a nicer, stronger, and nearer light. Okay, so I am just inspecting the movement. Oh, another thing. Oh, for this I have to zoom in since the light is here. You will notice the part here, it's missing. This is a copper loaded spring, okay, that is used to adjust the timing of the watch. That is also missing, so that is also a concern. I have spares, of course, but we'll see what's up with the movement. Oh, sorry. Okay, now. So how to remove a 73A movement from the case. On the back plate there's a marking, an engraving here. It says push and it points with an arrow to a hole. Be careful to just understand which hole is it, otherwise you will be poking jewels out of the movement. So what you have to do is pull the crown to the second position. That is the hour setting position, and then with a small screwdriver or a pin just push a little bit down. You don't need much force. A small lever that comes visible in that hole, and there you have it. So, okay. This is the movement. There is rust everywhere. But the concern of the customer, and mine also, was that the dial was rusted or damaged in any way possible. And as far as I can see, at least on the upper side, on the visible side, it is not. When I will service this moment to check if the problem is solvable, if it is, I will see if removing the dial I will find traces of rust underneath it. What I really don't like is that apart from the case back, which is pretty rusted, but it looks like to be superficial rust, it's not really bad. The case is also rusted though, and it has some pits already from the rust. The clips that hold the pushers in place, this is stainless steel, so they don't really rust, but they hold the rust pretty well. But yeah, apart from that, the case itself looks in still good condition. Once cleaned, it will come up very nice. Now let's remove the bracelet, which in this particular model it's always a little bit of a pain. Sorry if I get out of the, let's see if I can adjust that here and zoom in a bit. There you go. It is a pain because the spring-loaded bars that hold the bracelet in place are very small, and they are very hard to grab, catch without breaking everything. I can already see that this was already bent a little bit. So I will see if and been bent, it also opened. Basically broke. The coil is still inside, but I don't think I will be able to reuse this one. We'll see. Inside, the cleaning basin. As you can see, it is really filthy. I don't even know how am I supposed to do this. There you go. Wow. This won't get in. But there you have it. One side and then the other, and as you can see, it is really dirty. Now I have to remove the pushers. And to do that I need a special tool. Which is this one. As you can see, it is a U-shaped, so that I can push the pushers clip, cert clip, or a circular clip out of the stem of the pushers. So to free them up, I'm using some Rodico, so to stop the cert clip to bounce around and get lost forever. This was a bit too open. I have to see if I need to replace it eventually. Just a second, I'll be right back.